Okay, so let's talk about leads. Now, this is spelled L-E-E-D or L-E-D-E. It's actually the first few paragraphs of a Wikipedia page. And let's be honest, a lot of people, that's all they read is just the first paragraph of the Wikipedia page, and then they're off onto another page or doing something else. A lot of times people just are interested in something specific. They want to know where the person was born, how old they are now, something very basic about the person. So they read the first beginning, and so we've got to get it all summed up in the real important, pertinent things that need to be known in the first part of the Wikipedia page, because the body of the Wikipedia page is only going to be read by people who are either really interested in the subject or really looking for something specific. Okay. So now a Wikipedia page lead should probably be no longer than 4 paragraphs. It depends on the size of the actual article itself. So a Wikipedia page that has a lot of content to it, like the James Randi page, obviously is going to need a longer lead than probably a Wikipedia page that's only, that's maybe a fourth of the size of this Wikipedia page. Also on Wikipedia, the lead does not have to have citations. See how it has these citations and numbers on here that somebody has left, whoever wrote this lead? You do not need to have citations in the lead. I find them distracting, and when I write Wikipedia pages, I don't put citations in the lead. As long as the content that is here is mentioned in the body of the article and it's cited correctly in the body of the article, you don't need to actually put the citation up here. So it's a personal preference. I think in old school Wikipedia editors always put the citation in the lead, and I think it's just a habit that some people have developed, and then other people are copying it because so many have the citations in the lead. So it has also the way to do with the way you write your articles. Um, Somebody who's writing an article would probably start with writing the lead of the article first, and then they start putting their citations in as they go. Personally, when I'm writing a Wikipedia page, the lead is one of the last things that I write. I start on the body of the article and try to get everything in these little areas here. So I start like early life. What I do is I write these things out: early life, career. Maybe I'll put it with the name of one of the books. I'll put maybe at the very bottom like personal life. Like this, I'd put a section like that. And as I go through and I'm looking at each individual article citation about the person, then I'm just putting it in under these categories. And then when I'm all done with the article, I go back and I write the lead based on what's in the content of the body. But when you're working on Wikipedia with large groups of editors from all over the world, it's sometimes can be a little, how do I say it, disjointed, because you have so many different people adding content that it sometimes does not flow well, because you've got one person writing a sentence and then another person's writing the sentence right after it, and it can be a bit disjointed. So that's part of the reason why GSoW tries to work on an entire article at once using your sandbox and not publishing it until it's completely done. That's another hallmark of a GSoW editor. We tend to do that. So here's an example of a very short lead for Chris French, which is a Wikipedia page that GSoW rewrote. And it is nowhere the link that the James Randi Wikipedia page is. There is still an awful lot of citations, 26, but this isn't quite the length that the Randi page would be. So this lead should be maybe a paragraph or 2. So I think that if somebody wanted to, they could come in here and they could pull an awful lot of this information from here and try to see if they can get a couple sentences more and add it to the lead. And here's one last place I'm going to show you. This is homeopathy. This is a massive page. It's got like, I don't know, like 300 citations or something like that. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs and all these citations in the lead. On a page like homeopathy, where you really do want to make sure that great information is in the citation, is in the lead, because as I said before, most people really just read the beginning. On a page like homeopathy, which by the way is locked, see this little lock button? That means that not just anybody can edit this Wikipedia page. You have to have an account, that kind of thing, because they don't want to have, they've had too many trolls trying to edit the Wikipedia page. To change a page like homeopathy, you have to really discuss it on the talk page first, right up here, because almost every sentence in here has been heavily discussed by Wikipedia editors ad nauseum, discussed, to make sure that it is accurate as it could possibly be and well written. If you read this lead right here, homeopathy is a system of alternative medicine created in 1796 by Samuel Hammerman, based on his doctrine of like cures like, a claim that substance that causes the symptoms of a disease in healthy people would cure similar systems in sick people. So it's a pseudoscience, and it suggests that it's a placebo effect. So they want to make sure that this is all very, very, like words like quackery, nonsense, and sham are all listed on the very beginning of this this lead. And as I said, it's very carefully worded. So as you go through looking at Wikipedia pages in your career here with GSoW, really take the lead seriously. Think it through. Make sure that you have a synopsis of just about everything that you could put in the body of the article to sum up the person or the place or the thing that you're doing. But again, try to not be so wordy that you bore people. You want to encourage someone to read the body of the article. So I guess it's just kind of a skill. Some people are better at it than others, and you'll develop that as you go along. But don't be afraid to change the lead of a Wikipedia page as you go and you learn, because that's how you learn. It's just go in and do it. Thanks.